Here's a short tutorial on how to use Windows Movie Maker for your video tutorial presentations. Keep in mind that this is a freeware that is a Microsoft program, and Movie Maker will allow you to edit your content for video tutorial presentations. Now, I downloaded my version of Movie Maker a couple years ago, but I believe if you go to Google and type in Movie Space Maker and find the Microsoft link, that should allow you to add this program to your laptop. Okay, and this is a pretty good screen capturing program. If you're interested, it's called screenrec.com. I entered screen recorder free Windows 10 no watermark inside of Google to find it, and it was a pretty just a straightforward download, and also it has no watermarks, which is good. Okay, so once you have Movie Maker downloaded to your laptop, I'm just going to open it up. Okay, so once you get into Movie Maker, you're going to have an empty storyboard. The first thing you need to do is add some video content to your storyboard so that you'll be able to record vocals to it. Notice with the empty storyboard, your record narration button is disabled. So to add video content, you would click the Add Videos and Photos button. Now keep in mind, you can add actual video as your content for your visual content, or you can add pictures for your visual content. So most of the time when I do video tutorials, I have to capture photos that I want to use in my video. So it could be capturing PowerPoint slides, it could be images off of Google, and also it could be a video if I want to talk over a video or a segment of a video. Okay, so I'm just going to add these two pictures, and the fastest way to add pictures is to hold down the control button on your keyboard and click the pictures you want. So if I wanted all of these pictures to be inside of my video, I can click them all. But in this case, we're only going to do a short example, so I'm going to only upload these two pictures to my storyboard. So I just press open, and that adds the two pictures. Now keep in mind, photos are about 7 seconds long as far as when you're recording audio. So if you know that your audio is going to be very long, I just take one of the slides or one of the photos that I have, and I do Control C, and I do Control V to copy that slide numerous times to give me the length of audio I need. So right now I'm just pressing Control V many times, and it's going to add a copy of that slide. Remember, we're going to be editing this stuff, so it doesn't really matter what's here. I'm just laying down enough slides because I want to be able to record enough. I want to have enough time on my storyboard to be able to record my audio. So right now, this amount of slides would give me about 6 minutes of audio. If I wanted to extend it to 10 minutes, again, I would just copy any slide by pressing Control C and then Control V numerous times to give me the length that I need. So right now, it would give me about 8 minutes and 31 seconds worth of audio. Okay, so now I want to pull my cursor up to the front. And as you can see, now that we've added some visuals, some video or pictures to our storyboard, our record narration button is now enabled. So let me just put a couple of these slides at the beginning. Okay, so here we go. So I'm going to move my cursor to the front. I'm going to click Record Narration, and then I'm going to click Record. So let's just do a test run. Testing, testing. In the picture below, there are 2 figures. There's also a third figure in this picture. Can you see it? Pause the video if you need more time. Testing, testing. Okay, if I like the narration, I'll save it. If I don't like the narration, I can cancel and start over. So I'm going to save this as an example. And now all of my audio has been put on the storyboard. So I know that I said testing, testing at the beginning, and then I started what I wanted to say, and I said testing, testing at the end. So I'm just going to snip off the testing, testing part. So I'm going to move the cursor to past the testing, testing point. I'm going to go to my Narration Tools tab and split it. Okay, now keep in mind, I want to delete this portion. So I have right now the other part of the audio is highlighted. So I'm just going to click over here to highlight the testing, testing part and remove it. Same goes for the ending. I know the end is testing, testing. So I'm going to split it. That part is already highlighted. I'll press delete on my keyboard to get rid of it. So now, again, you can move the audio wherever you want to. In this point, I'm putting it at the beginning. Okay? So let's listen to it now. In the picture below, there are two figures. There's also a third figure in this picture. Can you see it? Pause the video if you need more time. Okay, so that turned out pretty good. So now let's just say I had already added two of the same slides because I was talking about that slide in particular. Let's say I wanted to, extend that slide a little longer to give the person looking at the puzzle a little bit more time. So I'm going to go to the video tools, and I'm just going to make this last slide, which is 7 seconds. I'm going to extend it to 10 seconds, okay? As you can see, my audio reduced so that it allows for 3 extra seconds on that slide. So now let's say for practice purposes, I wanted to add some letters to this particular picture. So I can do that by clicking, I'm on the home tab, clicking on the caption, and I'm just going to write, can you find the third figure? ? It's in white writing, so I'm going to change the font to red so you can see it. I'm going to bold it. And let me correct my spelling here. And I'm just going to move this up on the picture. Okay? So now I can also adjust how long it stays on the picture. So it looks like it's pretty good. So I'm just going to keep it at that duration, but I could shorten it or lengthen it by adjusting this. Okay? All right, so now let's say I want to add some music or a different sound. So I can go to add music on the home tab, and I'm going to add it at the current point. And it's going to go to try to find the music. I have some music or sound bites on my laptop already, so I'm just going to throw this sound bite in. I'm also going to, as you can see, there's a lot of no audio at the end of this, so I'm just going to trim it, so I can go to the Music Tools tab, split it. It's highlighted, so I can press delete on my keyboard to get rid of that excess space. And I'm going to place it right after. Actually, I'm going to place it in here in the middle. Let's see how that looks. So I'll put my cursor at the beginning again. I'll play. In the picture below, there are two figures. There's also a third figure in this picture. Can you see it?
I don't think so.
Pause the video if you need more time. So I actually needed to that I don't think so to come in after I ask the question. So I'm going to move it a little bit and try it again. Picture. Can you see it?
I don't
Pause the
think
video
so.
if you need more time. So actually, I'm going to cut this so that it doesn't overlap me. So I'm going to go to my Narration, Tools tab, click Split, and I'm going to move that a little bit past my sound bite. So here we go. Third figure in this picture. Can you see it?
I don't think so.
Pause the video if you need more time. Okay, and I'll just move this a little bit closer so it's not such a gap. Figure in this picture. Can you see it?
I don't think so.
Pause the video if you need more time. Okay, so that's good. So now I want to reveal the figure that's in this picture. So I'm going to now get that picture that's here. And of course I can move it over here. All right. I'm going to move it over here. Okay. So now I want some audio here to say the answer to the puzzle that I just presented, the question I presented. So I'm going to again record my narration. Here we go. The third figure is a baby, as you see outlined in the picture below. Did you get it or did you cheat? Tell the truth. Okay, so let's say that's the narration that I want. So I'm just going to cut off again the space in the beginning just to get rid of the dead space. Again, I want to make sure I have the right one highlighted and press delete. And I'll cut off the end as well. So let me just play it a little bit to hear the exact end. Tell the truth. Okay, so right there, cut that little piece off. I'm just going to move this a little bit closer to the end here. Okay, and let's play it. Now, one thing I want to tell you is if you ever mistakenly do something and you want to undo it, you have the undo button here. So let's just say I have this here and I erased it by mistake. I can always do undo to put it back. This is helpful because sometimes when you're editing the visual part of your storyboard, for some reason, sometimes the audio deletes as well. So you always want to know about that undo button to put it back and to readjust. The other thing is you always want to, I'm just going to take off the rest of this. I'm actually going to extend this picture because I wanted to go past my audio. So from the video tools tab here, I'm just going to extend this to like 10 minutes. Okay. And then I'm going to chop off this excess part because I don't need it because this is a short video. So I'm just pressing delete on my keyboard to get rid of the excess slides. Okay. So now the last thing I want to do is I want to just play this in the big screen. So this preview full screen tab here, you can click. Let me put this at the beginning, the cursor, and let's see how this video comes out. In the picture below, there are two figures. There's also a third figure in this picture. Can you see it?
I don't think so.
Pause the video if you need more time. The third figure is a baby, as you see outlined in the picture below. Did you get it or did you cheat? Tell the truth. Okay, so if you want to go back to the storyboard, you just click back to Movie Maker, or I think you can press escape on your keyboard. So now it's good to go. Once you get everything the way you want it, and again, you're going to have to practice this. I've been doing this for a while, so it's easy for me to navigate through this. But I kind of showed you all of the little things you can add. Obviously, there's more stuff, like just some stuff you can record on your webcam and insert that in to your videos. You can also, if you upload a video, let's just say here, if you upload a video, and you don't want the audio of the video to be heard. If this was a video, I would be able to cut the video volume down to 0 and then actually use my narration to talk. So I can do that as well. And there's a lot of things you can do. There's more effects here that you can use. So you'd have to play with it to get better at it. But I kind of showed you the basics on how you can enhance your video tutorial presentations. So once you have your video the way you want it, I always save as a project. And what the project file does is it basically allows me to pull this storyboard up again if I wanted to. So if I wanted to see all of the audio and the visual components of the storyboard, I can come into Movie Maker and then open up the project and all of this stuff will appear again. But the actual usable file that you need is to save it as a movie. So I usually save it to the computer. Okay, and it will render the movie. Depending on how long your movie is, that's going to determine how long it takes to render. But this movie was only like 27 seconds long, I think. So it rendered it quickly. Once it finishes, it'll ask you, do you want to play it? And you can play it inside of whatever movie
in the picture below
you have here.
2 figures.
Okay.
There's
So
also
it'll open up into whatever movie viewer you have set up on your laptop. I think mine's is Windows Movie Viewer or something like that. It's already preset. Okay. All right. Now, what you want to do is once you have your video content, we're going to be uploading this to Stream. So the best way to get to Stream is to go into your Teams app, go to the 3 dots, find the Stream icon. If it's not there, type Stream in your search bar, click on the Stream icon. Again, we're still in Microsoft Teams right now, but this is going to allow us to get to Stream because it gives us the Microsoft Stream link. So once this loads up, you'll see the Microsoft Stream link. You'll click on that. And now we're in Stream, so we're going to see a totally different screen at this point. And this is going to open up in your browser. So now we're in Stream. If I want to upload this video, I can go to Create and Upload. If I want to go to the channel that Daniel set up for us to upload, I can go to My Content, Follow Channels. Now, I followed this channel, so that's why I'm able to find it quickly. For some reason, I wasn't able to find it by using this, but let me see if I can do something different to find it. If I go to the Channels sub-tab and put in Star 2.0 Training, I don't know why it doesn't pull it up this way. For some reason, it doesn't pull it up this way. So I, at some point, was on the channel and I followed it. So I'm able to get it through My Content, Follow Channels. And I can click on it. And then once I have the video that I want to share, I would come up to Create and then Upload Video. And that's how I uploaded this video on July 23rd. So again, I hope this helps, and hopefully this will help you be able to edit your video tutorial presentations a little easier. Okay guys, take care.